Lacoste is 9 and 3, and Demon probably has the experience advantage due to his denying. Yes, he's a full level ahead of Lacoste, so Lacoste is not doing as well as he would have if he was in the mid lane, but you want Shadow Demon high level, you want Poison Touch to be, or yeah, Shadow Poison to be as high a level as possible, just so you can get your maximum damage as early as possible from that incredibly annoying Poison spam. Meanwhile, I'm guessing Anti-Mage is out farming the Sniper, 14-1, yep. So, but he is level 2, and Sniper is like almost level 4. So Sniper's getting level advantage, but Sniper really needs to farm just as much as he needs levels. Actually, he probably needs to farm more than levels. He doesn't need like a maxed out blink. He doesn't need a maxed out spell shield or anything. So Milk and Mania come in, transition into a stun and a fissure block on Come With Me's Vengeful Spirit. Looks like Come With Me will die. He does die, and Anti-Mage is chasing Milk away, but oh, nice blocking by Mania. Really smart play, but Lacoste with a brilliant Sunstrike manages to catch off Milk while Demon kills Lacoste. Sorry I couldn't catch that, but I was watching the top lane where I did catch First Blood, but really nice Sunstrike by Lacoste, and that Sunstrike wouldn't have been necessary if Mania wasn't doing such a superb job blocking 1437, or is that Universe? 1437's Anti-Mage. So it looks like Sniper was a little bit out of position, gets Magic Missile, gets hit a bunch of times, and just got owned. I think he probably pushed a little too far without an Earthshaker backup stun to sort of bail him out of trouble. So, sorry for the background noise, it's hot as hell. So I have my fan on. And Misery managed to pick up the regen here, and that's good, but Soul Ring, man, is just so much better. So he actually uses his ultimate on okay. I guess he wants to use as much mana as possible. But it's like he had the regen rune, he could have saved the ultimate. Although I don't really know what he could have saved it for. People often save their ultimates too long and they don't get the maximum efficiency of it. Say you are I guess an Enigma. In the early game, like, it's okay to use their ultimate in not huge massive team fights, just because there won't be any huge massive team fights in the early game so much. So you should get your ultimate used to maximum effect and use it as many times as you can without feeling like you're going to regret that decision later on in the mid game. So yeah, that wasn't really coherent, but it's okay. So Demon dove a bit, but Fear managed to get ultimate off and gets Fear just avoiding juking Demon and Misery all together. And Demon does die to Sunstrike, Lacoste, and Vengeful Spirit, who has Come With Me. And looks like Misery escapes just fine, but important thing is that Fear didn't die, so Enigma devoted his resources after outlaning the Invoker for a bit and went for a gank, but he couldn't actually come up with a gank, and instead he died, leaving Lacoste to farm up some more. He has not really quick, he has boots and magic wand, and is going to get always stronger as the game goes on. So I'm going to expect that. Meanwhile, MYM takes down a tower, so well played. I mean, it's clear that MYM's going to go for the late game, which isn't really too much of their style, but maybe they just feel more comfortable in this matchup against OK.Nirvana, that they say, okay, they play a little bit more aggressive than us, so we can just be more patient and try to outfarm them. So I think that's their choice here. And Sniper with the Repel. I mean, Sniper is already hard to get to in the first place, but with Sniper with the free BKB Repel, god damn it. Demon manages to get Fear along with the Milk, and they just sort of wipe out. I'm gonna guess there was a Fissure. Let's see if there was a Black Hole used by Demon. There was not a Black Hole, so Fissure, Malefice, add-ons just sort of wiped out Fear. Alright, I'm gonna try to watch the map more carefully. See, 1437, 30 and 2 in 8 minutes, that's pretty solid. A little less than for a minute. But he was against the tri-lane, and the tri-lane was pulling a lot. Let's see, Sniper's farm was 23 and 2, so not as good. So Anti-Mage is getting a higher farm, he has a higher base damage, he's better attack well, not really better attack animation, but he doesn't have higher base damage, and he has a mana break, and he had a bit more support presence in his lane. So we see Misery coming in with an Invis-Rune, going for a nice stun block by King J. It's a little odd to see Milk playing the Earthshaker just because Mania plays such an exceptional Earthshaker, one of the best in Europe, and they managed to pick off Come With Me's Vengeful Spirit. So MYM is holding their own in the solo game, and they managed to pick up the tower faster, so if they can keep this up, they should have the late game down pretty well. Although, yep, Fear and Lacoste and Anti-Mage managed to take down Mania. So Mania was a little bit out of position. Sniper did the right thing in running for his life, knowing that the only thing he could really have done was throw down a shrapnel and just hope to God that maybe OK.Nirvana would get DDoSed at that exact moment. Or is that a little too insensitive? Is that a too soon thing? Is it too soon to say DDoS? Nah. Too soon? Nah, not too soon. So Lacoste continues his farm. He has 29-6. Lich, Vengeful. Let's see, Lich and Vengeful both have boots, even though they haven't picked up a tower. They've been getting some kills, getting some experience. Meanwhile, Misery with Arcane Boots and Magic Bottle. This is probably a bit more of a late game build right now. And so, good play. I mean, Soul Ring is a strong mid-game item, but with Arcane Boots, you can help your team a lot more. You can help Dwarven Sniper lay down so many more shrapnels and assassinates than he normally would have. But we see Demon actually picking up the Arcane Ring. So, interesting item choices. It's a little odd to see Omni Knight not go for a Soul Ring. But Omni Knight and Milk are going to go for a gank. Looks like they want to get Lich or Lacoste. Lacoste. That's such a cool name. I know it's the name of a clothing company, but I like it. Yes, I'm a Lacoste fanboy. What you gonna do about it, man? He doesn't take himself too seriously. He likes to do it. I like doing it. Alright, so we see them jump on Lacoste and totally rape his face. So, a little bit. So, repel. He didn't repel himself. That's a little odd. So, he took unnecessary Chain Frost damage. Meanwhile, Demon dies to Come With Me and Lacoste's Meteor. And probably a Magic Missile on a swap. Meanwhile, goddammit, Anti-Mage and Fear take down Playmate. So, man, I'm missing kills all over the place, and it's only been 11 kills in 11 minutes. So, not really too much of an excuse to miss. I apologize. So, hopefully I will just catch them more. I will watch the main map a little bit more attentively, although I'm not casting this in my usual desk place. So, I will just leave you. Yes, that's a poor excuse, but we'll see it nonetheless what happens. So we see King J and Misery going down, just farming. Let's just look at early creep stats. We see that 40 and 7 on Fear, and 49 who has the most farm. So 1437 has the most farm in the game, and let's just see. Looks like they want to go for Lacoste again. Misery comes down. No Ghost Walk probably by Lacoste since he went for Exhort heavy build. Although he's switching things now. Yep, he casts Ghost Walk, and there's no dust by that MYM side. So they used some mana and a little bit of time, but it didn't really work out very effectively. But it looks like that wasn't really their immediate goal, and they just went for a tower. Meanwhile, Fear and Come With Me take down Playmate again. God damn it. I'm sorry, this is pretty bad. That's going on right now. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So Omni Knight comes down, getting a little bit of harass on. Yeah. Anti-Mage 55 has Vanguard, has Phase Boots. Phase Boots allows him to chase so much more effectively, gives him plus damage that he needs. And taking out heroes. Meanwhile, we see a nice blink dodge by Demon, and ooh, little snap. Oh, a swap by Vengeful Spirit manages to catch him, and Sniper was forced to assassinate the Lich. Meanwhile, Demon's in trouble. He does die to Fear, and Universal, good bait by the Vengeful Spirit, and swapping himself to save. So, OK.Nirvana has a 9-5 lead, which is, and they've managed to kill Sniper, I think, 3 times now. So, well played by OK.Nirvana. May have sent down Ice Blast hoping to hit somebody, but I think they teleported back out. Yep. And we'll end that engagement. Looks like Misery is gonna farm it up. if that is a Misery, which I think it is, because the only other play left is Pusher, and Pusher would probably be on a support role. And this Misery was soloing. So, I'm gonna guess that Anti-Mage will try to go for a Manta style, just because Manta style images are... And Anti-Mage has probably some of the best Manta style images. I mean, they burn mana by themselves because they are melee illusions. They have high move speed. They're not really tanky, but they do have high move speed. They can sort of, they just help your ultimate so very much. Meanwhile, Lacoste is doing a very bad job last hitting those creeps, but it's okay. I mean, it teleports back down. So, it's like, I mean, let's check out Playmate's farm a bit. I mean, he has Wraith Band and some treads. Let's check out his gold a bit. He's at 630 gold, so he doesn't have much gold in the bank at all. So it'll be a little bit interesting to see what MYM tries to do to hold off this mid-game assault, because Anti-Mage is obviously farming very well. He can get kills. He's much more effective in the mid-game than Sniper. And, I mean, Ancient Apparition and Earthshaker can turtle pretty hardcore, but I think in the mid-game, which is fast approaching, MYM will have a lot of trouble, and, god damn it. Another kill goes down, and Demon throws down a black hole, catching the Vengeful Spirit. Earthshaker gets a thing, stun. Let's see if he goes down. No, he swaps himself out, and oh my god, he survives. Really nice play by Come With Me, swap juking everything, and just a total turnaround by OK.Nirvana, turning around that team fight, trading 4 for 1. Really well done play by Come With Me, escaping all of that focus fire. And Demon wastes the black hole, and they only really got 1 kill, which is the Vengeful. So they did manage to pick up Vengeful in the end, but it wasn't really worth it because he drew so much of their focus fire, only to get swapped out. And yeah, it's not looking good for MYM at the moment. Playmate has died 4 times now, I think. Yep, he's 1 in 4. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, so we see Fear picking up an illusion rune. Gonna ping a lot. And I'm just gonna take this time to drink a little bit of water. Hold on, answering a text message. So, looks like Come With Me comes around, gets a nice Observer ward pick off with that Sentry ward. Really smart map awareness by Come With Me. He's playing pretty well. He's 3 and 3 with Boots Smoke Wand. He's he has a good amount of farm. He jacks a creep from Lacoste, but that's okay. Maybe Lacoste is going to go for a Django, which is a little bit uncommon on the Exort heavy build. Exort heavy build, you sort of want to go for the semi-carry, Aga, Hex, BKB, Rush, and sort of do a lot of DPS. So Misery charges in with the Repel, and looks like a giant team fight is about to pick up. Come With Me is smoked, looking for a good opportunity to swap somebody in. It does get a stun on, and Milk dies in an instant to 1437, and all 5 of the Sentinel heroes. So Milk is probably not too happy. Meanwhile, Assassinate goes down on Lich, but he lives with the slivery HP. Really disappointing for Playmate. And Fear jumps in, goes for a disruption on Misery, and they just chain stun very well. And a Mana Void and Meteor managed to hurt down Misery enough so I couldn't really do much. So MYM is losing most of these team fights, which they really excel in, but they can't do much with the Earthshaker dead and Black Hole on cooldown, even though Demon managed to farm a relatively quick Blink Dagger. So we see Anti-Mage going back to the top lane to continue his farm, and looks like MYM really wants this tower, and it would be really great if Playmate could last hit this. Let's see, no, Demon actually gets the last hit with his Eidolons, and Come With Me manages to escape. Alright, he couldn't get the deny, but with the 15-6 lead, a 9-kill lead, and a clearly much more farmed Anti-Mage at the moment. Let's check out his gold really fast. He has